skin. That's called molting. You can see firsthand what that looks like, because I bet that skin's not going to be on there tomorrow. So one thing you should always know, especially whenever you're at home, if you ever see a lizard or a snake or a toad or a frog, is you wouldn't want to handle them without washing your hands afterwards. Just like you wouldn't want to eat raw chicken or go mess with chicken eggs, you don't want to handle one of these. She just shed her skin. Oh my goodness, she was white just 15 minutes ago? So she's a little angry. There's her skin. So she's going to eat her skin if we hadn't disturbed her. She's a leopard gecko. She won't get a whole lot bigger than this. She is a baby, but she's not going to get real big. She'll get a little chunkier, maybe like about 10 inches long. But she is still a baby. And that's why she keeps shedding her skin, is because she's growing and growing and growing, but her skin isn't growing with her.
First of all, you did most of your events virtually last year. What's it like to be back in person like this?
So good. It's so nice seeing the kids and getting them excited about stuff and helping them find stuff to read. And it's just having that connection in person with them has been really, really good.
Now, have you guys traditionally had the 3 different sessions before?
No, we did that because, when we started planning, we had no idea what the summer was going to look like still. But luckily, we've been able to proceed with it. So we, in the past, have always just had one great big event where there'd be 75 to 100 kids in here. And then we would all do the activities together here. But we decided to, in an effort to kind of spread people out a little bit more and to kind of reduce that risk, we tried the small groups. And it seems like that's really the better way to go. We're offering a morning one, an afternoon one, and an evening one on 2 different days. And so it's allowing for families who weren't able to come before to the afternoon one to participate. So we've gotten a really positive response with it. And we're able to interact more with the kids instead of one great big group where it's just a little chaotic.
And do you think instead of having one session, having 3, get a higher volume of people?
Yes. Yeah. Overall, we're definitely seeing more each week than we were before when it was just the one event.
And tell me about this year's theme. Of course, it's Tails and Tales. Yep. Is that right?
Tails and Tales. So we took an animal spin with it. We get the theme nationally. Which kind of helps us to plan a little bit. And so each week we feature a different kind of animal. So we've discussed dinosaurs. We had some fossils that the kids could look at. We've discussed insects and spiders and fish. And now this week we're on to reptiles and amphibians. So we'll go on to talk about birds and then different kinds of mammals throughout July.
And of course, what's been the response now that things are back open again?
I think it's been really good. The kids seem really excited to be able to find books again. They're very excited to come in and see what's new. And overall it's been very, very positive.
And it's been kind of a slow reopen for a lot of places. How's the library what's the policy here that people might need to be aware of in case they do visit?
Right. We're basically almost back up to regular environment, I guess you would say. The only change is we do ask that people limit their stay as much as they can, 30 minutes unless they kind of have a purpose, like if there's a program or if you have a specific task you're trying to accomplish, we're definitely flexible. And we're asking that parents attend with their children until the age of 16. So kids that are 16 and older can come in by themselves, but otherwise we're asking that there's a parent. And then just basically come and try to space out, all that kind of stuff.
And one more question, which is you guys have been doing this for about 3 weeks, is that right now?
This is our fourth, the start of our fourth week, yeah.
And when you first got this thing open, right before, did you feel nervous about throwing this back together? I mean, what were you feeling like at that point?
A little bit, just because we had so many new facets. Like, we are still doing an online program that people can log on to from home that has additional content. The creating the take and make kits so they can take the stuff home kind of required a little extra pre-planning. We are doing scavenger hunts in the park each week also. So it kind of made me nervous just because there were so many different aspects. Mm-hmm. at the beginning, but it's all really flowed together nicely, and people are kind of enjoying all the different parts of it. So.
And just a bit of housekeeping. Who's your friend then?
This is our new library pet. This is Blizzard the lizard. She is a leopard gecko. And I really wanted, when I knew that the summer program was going to be about animals, I really wanted to get a library pet. And after much debate, we decided on Blizzard. And she made her debut to the public today. So she will hopefully be something that the kids can come in and see every time they come in. She doesn't get on my back.
All right. Well, no, that's all I got. Hey, I appreciate your time. Thank you.